Oh wow. Big old canvas. Okay, we're gonna start with a circle. It's not a very good circle, but it's a start. And we're gonna give it a smile. What should we name him? Let's name him Gralf. Gralf. So let's give Gralf a backstory. Hey everybody, sudden influx of people. I'm just waiting for my friend to get online. And currently we're painting. I'll be playing Hunt to Showdown in just a second, but for now we're painting. We're painting. Let's give Gralf a body. But his head is too big for his body. So his whole life story is basically just him having too big of a head. We all love Gralf, but unfortunately the people around him don't. So everybody around him is just like they have a normal size head for their body. They should be made fun of because they don't have as big brain as Gralf. Gralf is big brain boy. Gralf is big brain. So like here's an image of his brain. Like if we take an x-ray of his brain, it's like tumorous. In comparison to like another brain, his brain is like a plate of spaghetti, and this guy's brain, his only you guys hear that? I don't know what that is. It's just banging on the outside of my wall. It's fine. I'll just ignore it for now until somebody breaks into my house. But compared to this guy's brain, his brain compared to a plate of spaghetti is like just the fork, you know. You know, not too big of a difference, but at the same time, Gralf is still a genius. Gralf is a big boy. He's nobody around him likes him, but Gralf, being the absolute genius that he is, has a mad plan. Gralf is gonna shoot all the people he doesn't like. He's gonna shoot all of the people that he doesn't like. It works. It works because Gralf's big brain interlocks with the small brain of his friend, and we're gonna name his friend. We're gonna name him Olm. O-M-B, Olm. Gralf and Olm have a master plan, and Olm was like, why don't you just shoot them? And then Gralf was like, yes, with my big old brain, I have reflexes like a freaking hawk and a cat combined. Elephants remember my name when I kill them. Since everybody bullied him, he became a mastermind. He became an evil villain. Gralf, evil villain. Yeah, so here's like the crowd at his school, you know, here's a bunch of people. They're all like, ew, Gralf, your head is so big, even though some of them are lanky, some of them are tiny, some of them have, you know, the real takeaway from this message is that we all have differences, okay? But if your difference is less than Gralf, Gralf will shoot you. Gralf will end your life. Gralf is not playing around, okay? So Gralf is, he has a gun. Gralf has a gun. I don't know. Who gave Gralf a gun? Oh god. Oh god. Gralf, don't do it, Gralf. Gralf. Gralf, what are you... Oh god. Gralf, my man, what are you... You really didn't have to do this. Right, the first kid's down, just obliterated. He's down on the ground, right? He's like, oh... Oh, the first kid is dead. There's blood everywhere. He's on the floor. Who knew Gralf would have done this? Oh no. Gralf, how could you? Oh god. His friend didn't actually think he was gonna do it, so he's just absolutely mortified. He's like, oh god. Oh no. I should have never. There's tears coming down from his eyes. He never knew that Gralf was actually a monster that he is now. Gralf. His friend says, how could you have done this? Gralf's still there with his smile. Gralf is still smiling throughout all of this. Gralf is still smiling, okay? You know what, which is fine. Because you need to smile when you're Gralf. But Gralf, who would have known that Gralf was a monster? But then, when everybody's in shock, everybody over here is just like, oh my gosh. They have the same reaction as his friend. Cause this was their friend. This lad here, his name was Jeremy. But everybody was absolutely horrified. Oh god. Everybody says in horror, Gralf, how could you? I know we made fun of your enormous head, but Oh god. Gralf's still there smiling. He doesn't say a word. He just takes a breath in and then BAM! Oh god. He's done it again. Gralf. How could you, Gralf? Gralf. Don't do it, Gralf. Oh god. Oh, he did it again. Gralf. Gralf the mad lad. He doesn't care. Oh, there goes another person. He just falls right on the ground. He fell that way. So just to give you guys some perspective, Gralf, being the monster that he is, there goes another one. Nobody should have made fun of Gralf when he had the bulbous head. Oh god. Oh no. Okay, my friend still hasn't replied, so people are just gonna keep dying. To explain the backstory for the new person here, Gralf, monster, absolute hideous person, because his head is too big, society keeps on bullying him, Gralf is sick of it, so he grabbed a gun, somebody gave him a gun, it wasn't me. Wasn't me. Somebody gave him a gun, and now we're here. Oh god. Gralf. Oh god. Oh no. Oh god, hold on. Sad death music. It's coming up. Okay, death of a hero. We all know. Oh god. People are just falling left and right. Nobody's surviving. Everybody's gone. There's 3 people left. They're gonna try to run. They're running. But then unfortunately, there's a door. Oh god. What? Why is there a door? Fortunately, you know, the school door. Actually, no, this doesn't take place at school. This just takes place in the middle of a public building. Gralf, what are you doing, Gralf? But it's locked. The door is locked. Gralf has won. Oh god. Gralf, what are you doing, Gralf? Oh god. Oh god, hold on, let me make sure this is long enough. 4 minutes should be enough, okay. People are begging him to stop. Gralf, please! Gralf! Everybody's like, please stop, Gralf. Please. Please stop. Please, Gralf. Gralf doesn't care, being the monster that Gralf is. Gralf will just continue to look at them dead in the face. You see that smile? Gralf does not care. Gralf. Gralf, the last name they hear in their head as the next shot passes by. BAM! Gralf takes another shot at that monster. Gralf does not care. Gralf. Oh god. When will my friend invite me to the game? How many people will he let Gralf just suffer? People are suffering. People will never understand the rage that Gralf has. The bullet slowly goes towards the next person and collides. The bullet just flies right through. It hits the next person in the leg. Oh god, Gralf, what have you done? Oh god. I'll be starting Hunt Showdown here in a minute once my friend invites me, but for now, because my friend isn't inviting me, people are just... Gralf is a monster. That's the takeaway from this. Oh god. Gralf. You've forsaken us, Gralf. Hold on, okay, this person's just a stick on the ground for now, because I messed up the stretching. It's alright though, Gralf doesn't care. Gralf. He's a murderer. Somebody needs to stop. What's this? The cops are coming. The next people, they hear the cops and they're just like, we're saved. Their frown becomes a smile as they hear the cops coming. Okay, the song is ending. Just smooth transition. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, my friend's just gonna let people suffer. You're just letting people suffer, dude. Gralf is at them. Gralf. Oh god. Who knew? Gralf would have done this. I didn't know. Gralf. The monster. Oh god. Gralf, please, people are screaming your name for once. That's all Gralf ever wanted. Gralf, please. Okay, this is bad, but that says Gralf. Okay. So as the police knock on the door, you know, knock, 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 Gralf hears them. with his tiny ears. Gralf has a big head, but he has tiny ears. His friend Ohm is just still in shock. His tears are drying up on his face. He's ran out of tears. All of the people around him are dying left and right due to Gralf's monstrosity of a choice. Next thing you know, since the door's locked, the police can't come in. Bam! Bam! Hold on, it's getting a little loud. Let me... Just because my friend wouldn't invite me to a game, people are suffering left and right. Gralf, poor Gralf. He shot another shot. It hits the next kid. Oh god, it's all in slow motion. Nobody expected this. Hold on, let me just... Hold on. Little line marks because that's how bullets work. This man didn't make it. He was absolutely obliterated. His smile turns back into a frown because he forgot that the door was locked. He looks at Ralph in the eyes and he goes... And he's like... He says... Let me draw him in. Let me draw his mouth in. He says, Gralf, why? Why, Gralf? Ralph says nothing. He just looks at him straight in the eyes with that dead smile. With that dead, damn smile. Gralf, why? Why, Gralf? Gralf, stay silent for a second because I'm still opening a Photoshop. Ralph's face. He just stares at him with that dead smile. Gralf looks at him with the demented smile. The smile that he's always given everybody through the pain and everything. People forget that pain on the inside is hideable, but sometimes when you look at their dead eyes, it's always showable. Nobody expected Gralf to do this, but in his eyes, nobody paid attention to because his head was so large and bulbous. Gralf looks and he goes, I'm Gralf. What does that even mean? Gralf doesn't have a point, it's just... Oh god, the close-up of Gralf. Oh god. I'm Gralf. Gralf's bulbous headed. He's a genius. But why would he succumb to this? He doesn't have any more words. He just shoots. BAM! Gralf shot another bullet. Looks more like a shield, but whatever. Oh god. In this moment that the bullet flew towards the last person, the person thought to himself, you know, I never really had a problem with Gralf. I never thought it would come to this. BAM! That's it. It's hit him straight in the chest. The person falls over. He falls over. And his last words, he crawls over to Gralf. He's like, crawls over the blood of his friends and through the dirt on the floor. Crawls up to Gralf's leg and he grabs his leg. Gralf. His face is just... You know, his head was pretty big too in proportion to a regular person, but his arm is only a little muscular. But he doesn't have enough muscle to take down Gralf. Nobody had the power to take down Gralf. All they had the power to do was cry. And he looked at Gralf straight in the face and he was like, Gralf, why? Gralf. Here's his little chin. His face wrinkles with pain. He's like, oh god. He's aging by the second because he feels his life just fading away. He didn't have a wife or kids. He was just a normal person trying to start his life. Why, Gralf? Gralf. I never actually had a problem with you, Gralf. Gralf does nothing. He sits there with that horrible smile. That horrible smile. Oh god, Gralf. Oh god. Oh god, Gralf. The last kid he does nothing but pass away. His eyes. Let's get the eraser tool. Oh god, let's turn up the hardness. Hardness, 100%. Let's make the brush smaller so that way we don't erase anything else. He feels his soul leave his body. His face turns pale. Oh. His eyes close. They close with sadness. He fades away. The pain is gone. That's it. Gralf. Gralf has won. Ohm is still in absolute shock. Ohm, his only friend. Why didn't he stop him? He said it as a joke. He never thought Gralf would actually go through with it. Oh god, Gralf. Gralf's big brain. He's not done yet. He turns around. And he gives Ohm the same smile that he gave everybody else. Ohm, he turns around and he looks at his friend with the same devilish smile. That smile that kills everybody. Nobody thought that it would come to this. Oh god, Ohm should have left in the beginning. He shouldn't have stayed. The police are still knocking. They're like, hey, knock, knock, knock. We know you're in there. We hear everybody. Ohm, still with a horrified look, he goes, it wasn't meant to turn out like this. Okay, that's an I. It wasn't meant to turn out like this. Meant to turn out. Okay, that says meant to turn out like this in cursive. Just, you guys can't read cursive now. Gralf looks at him. Gralf. Oh god, Gralf. Why? Next thing you know. Bam! Oh god. Not Ohm. Ohm was his only friend. Gralf knew though. Gralf knew that if he were to try to grow to be the best supervillain ever, Gralf would never... Ohm would just do nothing but hold him back. So he had to. He had to. The bullet slowly flies towards Ohm in slow motion. Gralf has absolutely no remorse for what he's done. Ohm, his whole life flashes before him. He lays on the floor. Oof. Ohm is gone. The music slowly fades out. That's it. Gralf has done it. He's gotten rid of everybody. He's a genius. He's a mastermind. Just taken out all his enemies before he's even become an actual supervillain. His brain is so big that it just... Oh god. Gralf. That's right, I am streaming on Twitch every day for the next month. This is where it took place, actually. It was on twitch.tv/boybongo. You guys should check that out because I am having a lot of fun with it. And plus, it's a lot easier because I can actually fit it into my schedule. And yeah, I'm trying to be more active on every platform and stuff, so expect a video once a week. If not, my apologies, but I'm trying, guys. Anyways. Or you could just sit in on the stream and just get a nice, fresh view and interact with me and have fun. Anyways, have a nice day. Everybody drink water.